welcome back to the Armchairs View. Joining me this week, as always, is Chalky and Mike. How are we doing?
All good, mate.
No.
Makes a change, me being the happy one.
We've got a lot to talk about this week, with obviously the weekend just gone, midweek fixtures, and we'll also predict the weekend's fixtures. So let's get straight into it. Let's see how we got on with our predictions last week. So we'll start with Brentford and Burnley. I don't know if either of you can remember what you'd done, but first of all, what do you think of the game? 3-1 Brentford?
It took a while to get going, didn't it? I can't remember, it was 0-0 quite a while, and then I think Thiago had a penalty, and then...
So 81st minute was the first goal.
Yeah, and then it went 3-1.
And then 85, 86 and 92. So
If I'd have been watching that game, I'd have thought my prediction was never coming in, but I got this score dot on, I put 3-1 Brentford, so if I'd have looked at that
sure I went
2-1
Brentford in that game. Somewhere on it. But, yeah, they it took them a while to get going, and obviously Thiago get another 2 goals.
I had 1-1, so I got no points.
You had a good week then, yeah?
No. I got 6 points, I think, in total.
That's not bad. I'm already on 5 after the first game.
There's probably no point saying how much we got after every game, so I'm going to have to keep going back and checking.
Yeah.
I've just got my list
I
up
got
there.
6 points. How many did you get in total?
This week was 17, I believe.
I don't know.
I think you got 8.
Yeah.
I think you got 2 more than me. And then James Pickford Savage sent in his predictions, and he got 15.
Okay.
So, which takes the league total to Mike on top with 51, Hickers / the viewers on 47, me with 27, and Chalky on 20. So we got a bit of work to do there, Chalky.
Yeah. Hopefully get a few right double game week.
So that was a bit of a manic start because I sort of just on the cuff changed how we're going to do that. But oh well, that's why we're here. Fuck it, just move on to the City game. City 3, Leeds 2.
I thought Leeds put up a hell of a fight.
Second
To
half.
come back.
First half, they're terrible.
Yeah, but I think they would go 3 at the back, something, and go and push on a few more players. And
Well, they went 2 up top.
yeah,
With Calvert-Lewin coming on, proving he's a world-class striker. I'll keep banging that drum.
I didn't see his goal.
He's one of the. He took a poor touch, got tackled, and Nunes passed it straight back into him about 6 yards out, 7 yards out. So he just.
yeah. Like I said, Leeds put up a much better fight than I thought. Like I say, especially when that first goal went in 1 minute in, obviously that was a lovely finish by Foden. I thought it was going to be a long night for Leeds, but 3-2. I think that's a respectable result against City.
Yeah.
I mean, they battled hard, but ultimately it's just not good enough. I mean, it is.
They've got players of supreme quality, City, haven't they? I mean, Foden's last goal was. Sorry, have you got a problem with the vocabulary I'm choosing?
No, it's supremely well done.
So yeah, I did watch a video though, highlighting Gvardiol jumped about 3 feet in the air to get out away a Foden shot, which was quite good.
That's a nice goal by Foden at the end.
Yeah.
It was. He does very well to keep it under control, where he's sort of
He
jinking in out.
yeah, he's getting off balance.
Alan killed my fantasy team. I triple captained him.
You idiot.
So did you.
Idiot. I know.
I mean, we'll talk about the Arsenal-Chelsea game later, but City are probably Arsenal's closest.
What are they, 5 off?
Yeah.
And then Chelsea is 6 off.
But I think his overall quality of the
Hopefully,
squad,
with Palmer coming back, maybe Chelsea can
Chelsea
push
do
a little
Did you
bit
see,
further.
Chelsea do it really good.
Palmer agreeing with the booing and Madueke. I know we're not talking about that game. But
It was.
that was quite funny.
Yeah, he was having it a lot. He was enjoying it, wasn't he?
Sunderland 3, Bournemouth 2. You know, there's 2 defeats on the spin for the Cherries now. But some comeback for Sunderland, wasn't it?
Yeah.
2-0 down.
Didn't they win last week, Sunderland, as well?
No, they lost to Fulham.
Sunderland lost, 1-0, because
Did they?
that's one result I've got bang on.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, no, but
That game was I watched that bit of that game. That was chaotic at the end. There's about 7 or 6 or 7 yellow cards.
3 o'clock kickoff, Chalky.
Yeah, somehow.
Chalky was on holiday in Spain this week.
Yeah. No, but
There's a holiday in Sunderland.
There's about 6 yellow cards. It was just going mental. That's like 10 minutes. It was crazy. I think, like I say, I think Bournemouth are now missing Sensei and Davy Brooks for your game, and obviously Lewis Cook. For that was a naughty elbow as well. That was like he knew what he was doing. Like some of them, you can think, oh, maybe it's accidental. You can't tell, but that was intentional. You can tell.
Yeah, Sunderland's season just doesn't seem to be slowing. They
doing really well.
just keep picking up
Doing really
results, picking up wins as well.
So, at what point do we start saying they're genuine European contenders then?
I think
February.
if they keep getting after they've got all their players away.
I'd say after Christmas. I think if they're still
I
up
don't
there,
know.
start of the year.
I don't think so because they've got too many players going to AFCON. I think if they can go,
There's 7 that can go, but obviously not all 7 start. But
yeah, but I think if
Yeah,
they,
but if all 7 go in the squad, they'll still be gone, won't they?
I think like Mike said a minute ago, maybe like February, mid February maybe. If they're still up there, I think.
that's harsh. I think if they're still up there, 1st of January, I think.
But I think other teams might pick up. Like
I think
get
it's the
Spurs
1st
pick
of
up.
December.
You might get
I know there's a lot of
United pick
games in December, but I think
But that's why I'm saying it, because December can kill teams.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
smaller squad.
Because don't forget, they'll lose them halfway through. There's not many games in January, because you got.
I'm pretty sure
Champions League comes back as well.
the last couple of seasons,
That's
December's
enough to do
killed
something.
Arsenal.
No, I know, but the fixtures get more compact are now with more Premier League. They've got midweek game coming this week, so there's more Premier League games. Whereas they get to the January, then they start midweek games of Champions League games.
December's always the busiest period. Isn't
Yeah, it is.
Sorry, Joe, what were you saying?
I think like December's killed Arsenal a few times in the last couple of seasons. Like I remember, for some reason, Fulham, West Ham, the last couple of seasons have stood out for me. But this season they've won those games, which is a plus for them.
Can we skip the next game, you reckon? Don't have to talk about it, do we?
Spurs, Fulham. You don't want to talk about that one?
Like I said, Horse Punchers beat Everton 4-1. I mean, that's the worst Everton have played at
Under
the Hill
Moyes.
Dickinson. No, maybe not under Moyes, because that Leeds game start of the season was horrendous.
Yeah, but
It's the
that-
worst at home,
Yeah.
definitely.
I would say that performance was worse because at least at Ellen Road we were up against the atmosphere of the night. We were up against the occasion as well
First
as
game of the
Leeds.
season.
Yeah, it was. There was a lot in the bank for Leeds to put forward, whereas this game was we just
I think
almost gave in.
the early goal sort of killed us, didn't it? First minute to concede.
Which is unusual for us
I
at the
don't
moment.
think actually. No, we've conceded a few from set
No,
pieces.
but it's killing us.
It felt like the Spurs game.
Yeah, a little bit.
We played better against Spurs. I think. I don't know. I can't remember what I was going to say. So I changed it.
I think
to,
Grealish, last couple of times watching it, he's looked a bit
well.
off it lately.
I don't know if he's a bit jaded, a bit tired. I don't know if him and Njai are playing too many minutes.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause they don't really come off. Like, Njai will probably come off about 85th minute every game. Grealish plays every minute.
I think the problem is as well is that we don't really seem to have a way of playing without giving it to our wingers and like go on do some magic. So all that happens is the wingers and the fullbacks just double up on them, and then we're like, oh, okay, what are we going to do then?
Newcastle didn't even need to play well. Like, if Newcastle played well, they'd have probably scored 6 or 7. But what I would say is that I think you can definitely tell one team has spent 30 million on a striker and one spent 80 million. Like, and that's no disservice to Voltamade because I think he's a really good player. But if you watch him this season compared to, for example, Barry, who's struggling to adapt, I think he will come good. I think Mourinho said it about Drogba, judge him when he leaves, not when he said. I think that sort of applies to Barry. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Drogba, but he is improving. But you know, for 80 odd million, they come and hit the ground running.
I just
You've
think
got-
he
you-
needs
they-
that.
they need to hit the ground running. When you spend 80 million on a striker plus or any player, realistically they've got to have the calibre to come in and be the best they can be. With you'd say a small adjustment period, but they still have to come in and make an impact. Whereas you spend, especially nowadays, 30 million on a striker.
I mean, Newcastle have been terrible away since April, so it's really not good enough from them
still
not
think-
to have won till now. But they didn't need to play well to beat us.
But going back to Barry, each needs that game where he scores 1 or 2 goals, and he should be. It's
He
such,
was
a, it's
unlucky
such a
this
big weight on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Like I said, going back, I remember when I was younger when Crouch signed for Liverpool, and he went for ages without scoring a goal, and then he
15
goes and
games,
scores
wasn't it?
2 against Wigan, and then after that he was all right.
One of them just dipped
Yeah.
out, didn't it? As
And one of them, I
deflected.
think he talks about it, he took it off Steven Gerrard, and he shit himself afterwards because he realised what he'd done.
I think what we'll say is obviously I'm Pickford's biggest advocate, but I think he definitely needs to do better for the second goal, and potentially for I think it was the.
I think it's just one of the games for you
Fourth as
boys where like I
Yeah,
don't.
the fourth.
I think it's just a poor team performance.
Yeah, it's
like,
just
no
one of them.
one
Yeah.
really, no one looks switched on enough. No one. It's just one of the games you've got to forget about. And move
It
on.
was almost like they'd put everything into United game, and then mentally they were just like, oh, they'd relax and come into Newcastle and be like, oh crap, we've got to play again. Like,
yeah, I think they'd
it's
switched
just-
off because
it was-
Newcastle's been so poor away from home, but you can't afford to do that in the
Not,
Premier League.
no, you can't. Really. It was a poor outing from all Blues.
But
I think.
really, like you said, Newcastle didn't need to play well. So it's one of them. It's one of them. We go again.
Yeah.
Spurs lose again.
Yeah.
Again. Have you
2-1
seen the
Fulham.
goals?
I have,
Yeah.
yeah. The first one's a bit unlucky, I think. There's
Deflected, in it?
the shot was deflected. The cross was I don't think was intended for Tete. It was intended for someone else, and it's gone through
There were
to
some
Tete.
early goals this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some early goals.
very early goals.
Vicario, what was he doing for that second goal?
I can't believe he had the cheek to shout at whoever he was shouting at.
He's probably
after that.
embarrassed though, isn't he?
Like, just put it into Rose Ed. Just put it into Rose Ed and run back. I know there's like being at you at home, the ball boy isn't going to give it back to the matey as quick as he can. Just put it into Rose Ed and then deal with it then. But he's sort of like, I don't know what he was trying, but then like to have the cheek to shout at someone upfield afterwards, you think, mate, that is you. And he'll cost Spurs, he already has a few points this season.
I think his time at Spurs is running out in it because the Spurs fans were booing him throughout the game.
I think that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, he's been a massive error, but to boo your own keeper during a game where he's
Pressure
already
that
made an
puts on
error.
you.
Yeah, it's like you're asking for him to make more mistakes.
I was about to say maybe at the end, like
I don't think
Yeah.
you should at all, really. But, cause
No,
you gotta think,
actually, I think if you've paid your money and the team's performed badly, I don't see a problem with booing at the end to show your frustration. But to
boo the team,
single out-
collect. Yeah, single out,
that's what I mean. So not want him to, because I don't think they'd be able to tell you're booing one person, but to boo him during the game, it was throughout the game after that mistake as well.
I understand you, like I say, you've gone there, you've paid your money, but it's not like they're going up to Asda and getting a tomato. You're not getting the same thing every time. You go in there and you're gambling on how they're going to play. At the end of the day, you go in there to watch these guys perform. Whether they play badly or well, they're humans in the day. They're all going to have different performances. So they're going to go, oh, boo, boo, boo. Especially, like I say, and single out one player, I think that personally is absolutely disgraceful from Tottenham fans. Absolutely disgraceful.
the confidence that puts on him as well.
They're asking for trouble.
Like,
He's
he
just
just-
that
he
keeper,
just-
Fraser Forster, isn't it?
No,
it's
he's
not-
gone.
No, there's someone else
Has he
now.
They got like Kinski, didn't they?
Yeah, Kinski or something.
But
I think he's as a keeper, Kinski isn't quite as good, but a bit better with his feet.
like
I think.
anyone, like even us, like when you play anything competitive, you know when you've made a mistake and you beat yourself up about it. You do not need fucking 60,000 people booing you as well. Like
Yeah, I think, like I say,
Doesn't help. does it?
screaming at his other players, moaning at them, did not help him. He should have had his hands up and go, look, yeah,
He's
sorry.
just embarrassed, isn't he?
Yeah, but still,
Most
hold your
people
hands
will
up
be
and
like,
say
yeah,
sorry. At
sorry.
least then it takes embarrassment. You then have that element of humility about you instead of
I
pointing your
think
finger at someone
if-
else.
He's not the best, but the best just think, right, take that on my shoulders, we go again. They just
Yeah.
move on, they forget it and go again. Do you know what I mean? Like, but obviously, I mean, I don't rate Vicario that much anyway.
No,
I think he's too weak.
He's too weak. His positioning is
And if I'm
all
honest,
right. His shot stopping is average. His feet ability is poor.
Big fan of Spurs, isn't you?
even
I don't mind some Spurs players.
Even with
that
that
number
mistake,
nine's all right.
even with that mistake though, that was a good finish.
Oh,
Lovely
take
goal,
nothing
yeah.
away from
Lovely
Harry
goal.
Wilson's finish. That was a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
Beautiful goal.
And then even when they got it back to 2-1,
But yeah, banger from Kudus, to be fair to him.
I tell you,
Absolute rocket.
did they really look like equalising after that though? Kudus
Oh.
got man of the match, by the way. in the
How?
Premier League. I don't know. Just seen it here. But
How'd you lose 2-1 because you scored one good goal?
I don't think he done much throughout the whole game, Kudus.
I said only had it on. It was on at the pub. Had it on in the background, but he didn't set the world alight, did he? He can't have done that good. They only scored one goal and it was in.
I don't remember watching it. If I'm honest, like, I'm sure I had it on.
I think it was a pretty.
My head had
fun
gone a
game to
bit with the
watch.
game before, so
Yeah.
I wasn't with it totally.
No.
If I'm
I
honest,
must admit, the longer that game went on, the more inebriated I became at the pub. So I wasn't exactly.
shall
paying
we
much attention to it.
move on to Sunday's games?
Sunday's
We've got
games,
to,
yeah.
We've got to get a wiggle on because we still got lots of game weeks
Yeah.
to predict. Palace losing to United.
Glasnow's comments at the end of that. He wasn't
about
happy,
needing
was he?
players, wasn't it?
He goes, "Oh, we needed to spend, and we decided to save," or something like that, something along those lines.
I mean, United bounced back after a terrible defeat to the Toffees.
Not the Toffees.
Sar's gone off injured though.
Yeah,
That's
quite
big.
early
Do
on.
you
as well.
think Palace are now starting to feel the weight of playing
In Europe.
in Europe?
I think even Glasnow said that, though, hasn't he? Like, I think they
don't have a very
lost
big
3 out
squad.
of. I think they lost 3 games now after the European game. They lost them now.
It does get teams, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Does get teams.
I think that I think December's going to be a big test for them, but hopefully in January they might be able to bring in a few.
To be fair, Palace battered them first half.
I think who was it? I was watching someone and they were saying it was identical to the game they played against you, where they the first half they could have scored 2 or 3, and then they go and lose 2-1.
They didn't outscore against us.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I might be so bad. I don't
Pickford made one
was
world-class
second,
save
I
and
think.
2 half-decent saves against us. That's about it, really.
I say United fans are just a bit arrogant. They think they outplay everyone, don't they? United, in my opinion, are worse than Arsenal fans at the minute. But
I was going to say, United fans think possession is the greatest gift.
to be fair, I think the United fans that go to the game are genuinely like decent fans. I think you can hold a conversation that we found like talking to United fans on TikTok, and some of them are good. You get the ones that live in like Mumbai and shit that just ain't got a clue
Highs
what
and all
they're
that sort of
talking
stuff, yeah.
No comment. Wolves only losing 1-0 to Villa.
Is that a good result for
Goal
them, is it?
disallowed as well, didn't they?
Yeah,
I thought that was harsh.
They?
I thought that was harsh.
I mean, they're getting better, but
Martinez
too
has got
late.
away with one there.
He got man of the match.
How? He made one decent save.
I can't tell watch the game if I'm honest. But I was watching.
I watched the highlights. There was one
What game
decent
did I
save on
watch?
there.
I
That was
think
it.
they've Villa now scored the most goals outside the box now. Apparently, I think they got 9. I
Well,
think
Villa,
I see a
But
stat
they're
earlier.
constantly shooting from outside the box.
Yeah,
Aren't
like I said, they got the
they?
free.
9 goals already from outside the
I
box.
think so. That's what I see earlier. I think it's on BBC
Jesus.
Sport somewhere. But I just see it because I see Kamara's goal. That was a nice finish as well outside the box. And obviously last week Rodgers got a free kick and he put that in.
Remember Onana scoring from outside the box?
Yeah.
Can't remember who against.
But like I say, they've scored a few now.
But they do
Cash.
shit. Emery does, Cash. Emery does encourage him to shoot from long, doesn't he? So
Why not?
I think once you're on about the edge of the 18-yard box, I think any player at the Premier level has got a good chance of scoring if he's got enough time to take
I
a
don't know,
decent
you don't
shot.
see that many goals from outside the box.
Not
Yeah,
anymore.
but that's because I think nowadays it's not encouraged as much.
No, you got past it. And that was,
Forest
Yeah.
Brighton 2-0. I mean, in this fixture last year it was 7-0.
yeah,
So
that was didn't they lose?
Oh, what Forest beat? Yeah, because they lost to Bournemouth 5-1, didn't they? And then they went and smashed Brighton 7-0.
It was something like that, wasn't it? I know
So,
they
Forest,
yeah,
they
it's
lost
weird,
5-0.
and then Brighton won big the week after. or
Yeah, it was
something.
like a cause and effect sort of thing.
Brighton are fairly steady. I mean, they're 5th, so they're looking quite. Oh,
They're
the
just-
league
they're
is
just-
so tight, isn't it?
It is
Yeah.
very tight, yeah.
It's they're a weird team because, like I say, some week like the team one week you expect them to go cruise it, they'll go and lose.
Falter,
Yeah, they're a weird team. But
Well,
like I say, I
I've,
quite
this
like
week
them.
I've actually got them to win. I got a bit of stick for it. I put them to win 4-2 against Villa. I know Villa are doing well, but I'd say
I'm not-
Brighton aren't doing too bad.
Again, that's 50.
Talking about last week's, Mike.
I know.
Hold your horses.
Calm down.
But there's so many. I think there's so many
Say
games
it's
this
just a
year.
move.
So many games this year that are like 50-50. Like you can't really predict it.
It's
like
good
literally
though, isn't it? It's good to have
Yeah.
it where it's
United
tight, isn't it?
Wolves, 2 poor teams.
That is, yeah.
West Ham 0, Liverpool 2. Chalky, take the floor with this one, mate.
Happy that Joe Gomez finally started.
To be fair, you were saying that, weren't you?
Even got an assist at the end. I think it just made that back four more solid.
You wanted Gakpo dropped, didn't you?
I think with Gakpo, I think you've either got to play Gakpo or Salah because they're both such similar wingers where they both want to cut in and shoot, and I think that just nullifies the striker. Then, like they both
Get crowded out, don't they? 'Cause
yeah, well, like I said, they want to cut in and shoot, but like if you got one or the other, like Verts, I think Szoboszlai played there this week, and then Verts in the 10, and that was probably Verts' best Premier League game he's had this year. He looked a lot
And he still
stronger,
did
finding he finding the pockets. He set up the first goal.
He got a pre-assist.
Yeah,
Still did nothing.
there's a nice
Isak
little ball.
finally scoring.
Tidy little finish. Yeah,
I think it's luck.
whether it can
Yeah, it was a good finish, to be fair.
yeah.
He's just swung his foot.
He didn't really do much else throughout the game, if I'm honest. But like I say, he was there when it mattered most.
Is he injured? I see someone saying he's injured again. Is
I
that
haven't seen
just
that myself.
fake
Yeah, I haven't
shit
seen that
on
myself.
Twitter?
But like I say, Isak got his goal. Verts played really well. Like I said, clean sheet. That's
really
what you
well.
want.
£120
Yeah, he was.
million pound player, really well. No goals, no assists.
He was good, mate. Football's with the eyes, mate.
I watched bits of it, and I must say, I know I bang on about it sometimes, but the officiating in that game was very biased.
Well, what do you think of touchdown second? What do you think of Paquetao's red card?
That's
Stupid.
It's daft, isn't it? You see his statement afterwards.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. He's literally done that with his arms. All of us have done it,
It's like
and the ref walks over and books him. But the thing is, the ref was the ref was baiting him. I guarantee he's walking around, he's going that, and he's getting upset.
he wouldn't have even made the foul.
No, I know, but one of his players should have pulled him away, admittedly.
Yeah, someone said Jarrett Bowen. I think I was
But-
watching it, Jarrett Bowen. They said, get Jarrett Bowen, get him away.
West Ham's captain?
Jarrett Bowen.
Bowen should have been over there, told someone to pull him away, and should have been speaking to him about it. The ref, but
I think
that ref was
His statement after the game though just
That
made me
amused me.
think of
That
Will
did amuse me.
going. Well, it's not
Well,
relevant, is it?
Allison was there because obviously they're Brazilian teammates, and Allison tried to get my bit, and then like he's talking to Allison, and then he goes back again. It's like, why would you do that? Like, it's
Definitely
so stupid.
had a bit of money on it, didn't he?
Yeah, I reckon, yeah, he
Definitely
must have had a
bit
bet
of
on
money.
it. Yeah.
So are you back, or is this just a pause
No,
in the crisis?
like I say, I'll make my judgment after these
Because you
December
actually
fixtures.
to lose this week, didn't you?
Yeah, just no confidence. But like I say, he actually changed a few things. Like I say, Salah didn't come for a minute, which I thought he would come on, but maybe he's resting him, let him get some back in his legs. But
I don't think he's good enough to start for anymore, especially the way he's been playing. If he wasn't Salah, he wouldn't be in the squad anymore. The way he's been playing, I don't see why you don't play Gakpo and Ekitike.
He is Salah, and if he plays well, he scores goals. But because he's not, you see him not now tracking well, which
like I
he's
say,
never
it reminds
done.
me a
He's
little
never
bit
done.
of
He's never
Spurs
tracked
with Son last year. Like they played him
Do you
and
think
he
his
wasn't.
legs are gone then, do you? Salah's?
I don't think they're completely gone. I just don't. I think just because he's set such a high bar over previous seasons, I
Would
think
it?
it's just.
I suppose there's no point. I was going to say, would it not be worth putting him in the middle, where he ain't got a
I
burst
don't
of
know.
it?
I don't-
Well,
But
you've
he's
got
not
what,
got-
200 million
he's
pounds
not-
worth of strikers.
You can't put
so
Sam Miller. He's not good enough to be in the middle in
he
that
would
element
score.
of the way.
He would score goals.
He'd score goals, rebounds, and tap-ins and penalties.
That's what he
Which
gets anyway.
Yeah. But
Chelsea Arsenal. What do you
1-1.
think?
I
Chelsea
think
another red card.
all credit to Chelsea, really. I thought they were really good.
Yeah, I think Chelsea did play well. I
I
think
don't
Arsenal should be
think
disappointed with it.
I don't think Arsenal have had enough credit. They had a really tough game midweek against Munich. Chelsea less so against Barcelona, but Barca down to 10 men for a long time.
Do you
I,
think
don't know,
Chelsea's
I think
squad's a bit
everyone's
deeper?
saying
I still think.
no, but I think Arsenal have a lot more issues. at the
They've had a
moment.
few
Like,
more injuries, haven't they?
starting
So-
centre halves are out.
Mm.
Chelsea only scored with a goal that should have been ruled out for offside as well.
Yeah,
So
I think, but if you want to win the league, I think there was enough of a game there for them to get a second goal,
Yeah.
and they could have taken all 3 points.
What was it 35 minutes on that
But-
red card?
they're playing without a striker, without their two starting centre halves, without their
Mhm.
captain. Like they
Their
are.
captain
Odegaard.
Is Odegaard their captain?
Yeah.
I must
Whatever.
say, he's been out for so long.
So
I don't rate Odegaard.
I think Rice should be
He's
the
still
captain.
their
To be honest,
captain.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
no, I
Rice should be
agree.
the captain. I think he's a good leader on the pitch from what I've seen. But
But
I
I don't know. I just Arsenal still win this league.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, but I still think with 35 minutes to go against one of your tightest rivals, you should probably be. Like I said, Chelsea did look the
it was
like
like they
better
didn't want
team
to
still.
lose it again, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
when they played you, they didn't want to lose the game. Which
Like,
was,
can you imagine if they had gone on to lose it in that position? Like,
Yeah, like I say,
it's not the worst result.
Do you think
No,
that's,
no, no,
do you
it's
think that's an
not.
element of Arteta's mentality? Is sometimes just right, beat everyone else, and anyone who's coming to challenge us, as long as we don't lose to them, we should be able to keep away
I
from them.
don't know. I think full strength they beat Chelsea. The two
Saliba,
centre
Saliba,
halves,
Gabriel.
I think Chelsea look really good.
Saliba, Gabriel,
you
Gyökeres.
put Gyökeres in.
Well, you have to. I mean, they're starting to centre mid up front.
I'd
I thought Chelsea did look alright, to be fair.
Like Reece James and that centre defensive midfield, he looked really sharp.
I think Caicedo, I think the battle where Rice got to his head a bit. Rash challenge.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's,
I
you're going to have those as a whole in mid. He's not missed the ball by much. It is a bit high, and it probably is a red card. They're all going to make mistakes of that once a season or so. But admittedly, Chelsea have had 6 or 7 red cards in the past.
I think it's
Few
7.
months.
I think it's 7.
I think it's
red
7
cards.
in total the
I think
season.
there's
6.
6
3 red cards this
inexperience,
weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Mm.
but
Not for Chelsea.
I don't think Caicedo would have been thinking about the battle with Rice. I think Caicedo would have been more thinking about
It's a big
Eze
game
or
and he's up
something.
for
He would
it.
have been that was his man to stop the creative midfield. Whereas Rice is like your box to box. That's
So-
the other midfielder's job as well.
Just to recap, after that, with our predictions, Mike is in the league with lead with 51, Hickers / viewers with 47, then there's me with 27 and Chalky with 20. Should we move on to midweeks? Has the other predictions come through from Hickers yet? So we're just waiting for Hickers to send in his predictions for the
No, I don't think so.
following weeks. But if we don't get them, obviously we won't read them out, but we'll just use them for the scoring anyway. So shall we start with...
We can get someone else to send them in before. Like,
As long as we got someone
Yeah.
in before balls kicked, it don't matter. So for midweek, we've got Dave's predictions. Dave, who obviously has been on the podcast. Don't know how to word that. So see how we all get on. Start with Bournemouth and Everton. Chalky, what's your thoughts?
I've gone with a 2-1 Bournemouth win.
Disgusting.
Oh, they're horrendous. 2-0 Bournemouth win. The way we suck at Bournemouth.
Dave has also gone 2-0. This is a hard game to predict, in my opinion, because Everton have lost 8 of the last 10 competitive games to Bournemouth.
Bournemouth missing 3 key players.
Yeah.
They are. I've gone with 1-1 because I think Moyes tends to get a reaction when we've had such a poor game. So I've sort of gone 1-0. And I think both teams would take that before a ball's kicked just because how bad they've been, the players they've got missing.
I think Bournemouth fans will want to win.
I'm not saying fans from the actual club. I think if you look at it, 3 key players missing, lost the last 2, one of them being 2 out, they probably just want to break that rut.
I think the club would want to win.
I think they just want to break the rut.
Maybe.
So 1-0, 2-0,
2-1.
2-1, and Dave's gone 2-0.
Yep.
Fulham, Man City.
I've gone 4-0 City.
I've gone 3-1 City.
Dave has gone 2-0 City, and I've gone 3-1. I think Fulham are sort of struggling this season, aren't they? It's a shame.
I think they've done all right. They've beat Spurs. I think they've done all right. I think
Spurs beat Spurs, if I'm honest.
Yeah, fair enough. Newcastle Spurs, speaking of Spurs.
What are you going for?
I've gone for 2-1 Newcastle. I think Newcastle are better at home than they are away. I think both those fullbacks coming back and looking decent were massive for them. And Spurs just look awful away. So
What have we gone for, sir?
2-1 Newcastle.
Dave has gone for 2-2.
I've gone for 3-0 Newcastle.
Ooh.
I've gone 3-1 Newcastle. I think
Not much confidence in Spurs.
I mean, Spurs are better away, but I think
Shit, they're
Newcastle...
I thought Spurs were awful away. No, they're bad at home this week,
They're
aren't
bad at
they?
home.
They're bad at home, yeah.
Do you think Newcastle and fullbacks, we didn't really touch on Newcastle when we spoke about
I think
the
they're
game.
massive for them.
It gives them a stronger balance going forward under the back.
Like having Dan
Whistler's back
Burn
as well, isn't he?
Having
See
Dan
how he
Burn at
does.
fullback is a bit like when O'Brien's fullback for you. Like their centre backs, there are centre backs. Like when you got like Hall and Livramento, they're both overlapping constantly. They can get back quick. It's so important.
I do
They're
think
young and athletic, both of them, aren't they?
against better opposition, I think Dan Burn is going to get sort of found out even at centre back.
Yeah.
I don't think he's mobile enough. I think he's a good squad player for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he, to be fair, probably won't be starting if they're full strength. But I think if he continues to play, he will get found out. Saying that, I still think 3-1 Spurs. So
Fair enough. Wednesday's games.
Arsenal, I've gone 1-0 for Brentford. 1-0 for Arsenal against Brentford. Let me just clarify that. I think it's a lot of games in quick succession for Arsenal. I think they will make changes, but I think they'll still have enough to win. Probably be a set piece goal. Dave has gone. No, sorry, I couldn't see it. 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1. I've gone 3-1 Arsenal. Again, I agree. There's a lot of games, but I think Brentford will suffer more from the amount of games they've played more than Arsenal will suffer. So I think
I've
3-1
gone
there.
2-1 Arsenal, same as Dave.
Brighton Villa.
I've got 0-0 for that one.
Oh, you've gone your token 0-0 game.
You always have a 0-0.
I've gone 4-2 Brighton.
Brighton?
Yeah.
Why?
Gut feeling.
Okay. That's a high score. Villa doing
I know what you mean. Sometimes I like to put in a high scoring game, and I just had I looked at it and my mind went 4-2 for some reason, so I went screw it and put it down. So let's see.
Dave's gone 1-0 Villa, and I have gone 2-2. I just think Brighton are going well, but
You two have gone goals. Me and Dave have gone quite low.
I don't think I have. Oh, in this game I have,
Yeah,
but
that's what I mean, yeah.
across the boards,
Yeah.
I've been
I have gone with a lot of goals this week.
Burnley, Crystal Palace. Dave has gone for 2-1 Palace.
I've gone for 2-0 Palace.
I have gone for 1-1. I think Burnley are going to get a point.
I've actually put the wrong score now. I want to go 1-0 Palace, but I've got 1-0 Burnley on it.
It's too late. It's
I'm
been
not.
said.
I'm not changing it. 1-0 Burnley then. It is what it is.
I think I did that with last week. I put 2-1 Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea instead
think
of 2-1 Arsenal.
The problem is, I think we always seem, and everyone seems to always put the three, not Sunderland to be fair, Wolves, Leeds and Burnley every week to lose. Can't lose every week, surely. And I think
Wolves have proven us wrong so far.
It can.
I think the amount of games Palace are playing, I think that's why Burnley are going to get something out of this game.
Yeah, like I said, Glaston's already moaning about his squad, like I said, tiring and
He's not happy, is he?
no.
Wolves Forest, I've gone 0-0. I think Wolves are finally going to get a point under Rob Edwards. Dyche's sides don't score a lot, generally. They missed a few chances against Brighton, so 0-0. Jesus, Dave's gone 4-0 Forest.
Oh, I've gone 2-1 Forest.
Yeah, I'm same as Mike. 2-1 Forest.
Leeds Chelsea, I've gone 2-1 Chelsea.
I've gone 3-0 Chelsea.
I've gone 3-1 Chelsea.
Oh, that's what Dave's gone for as well, who obviously is a Chelsea fan. United West Ham, Dave's gone 2-1 Manchester United.
Missed that game, didn't you?
I was going to say he's just gone straight to Thursday's games and missed the Liverpool game.
Liverpool
It's
Sunderland.
because Dave's order's wrong and I've gone off Dave's order. I've gone 1-1 for Liverpool Sunderland.
I've gone 3-2 to Liverpool.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yo, what's wrong with you this week? Everton to lose, Liverpool to win? Yeah, word of yourself.
I've gone
Right.
I've gone 2-1 Liverpool, but I don't know if I believe it.
Dave's gone 2-2.
Yeah, I think Liverpool could get outworked in that game.
I think if I think if they don't start, I think I'd like to see. Well, not like to see, but I think if Ekitike, Gakpo, and Isak were front three, I think that's a potent front three, which will do quite well
Ain't
together.
Ekitike injured?
No, he
No,
played.
come on,
Did
he
he?
came on
Yeah.
for Isak.
He looked like he was against PSV, didn't he? He went off for holding his muscle, but
That
Boring,
front
mate.
three wouldn't work.
Why?
Gakpo, Ekitike played off the left for France, didn't he? Done all right.
I think Gakpo's not
Gakpo
going
don't
to
play
play off the
double
right.
left.
Yeah, but
No, I
it
put
was-
I put Ekitike on the right.
United West Ham, I've gone 1-0. Dave's gone 2-1.
I've got 1-1.
Is that 1-0, 2-1 United, is it?
Yeah.
I've gone 3-1 United just because I was really disappointed at West Ham. They didn't have a shot on target against Liverpool. They didn't look like they had any fight. It was like recent weeks they looked like they had a little bit of something on the counter and that, but
It didn't get any wins to give them any real motivational momentum today. Sort of under the new manager, they managed to get a draw out of us, and I think did they get a win the next week maybe.
They've won a couple of them.
yeah, they beat Newcastle, didn't they?
I just think that mentality is still there of.
Nuno will steer them right.
Yeah. I don't think they'll go down anymore, but like I
They're still
said,
in the bottom three, aren't they?
I think they are, yeah.
They've managed to float themselves out.
No, they're fourth from bottom.
Fourth from bottom.
Well, 11 on points and goal difference of Leeds. So it must be on goals scored.
Yeah.
So Leeds, Burnley, Wolves, bottom three. I don't see that bottom three changing. I mean, it will obviously interchange, but 38 games gone, that will be the three.
That's the thing you didn't go down.
Obviously, we don't have a listeners or Hickers predictions for this, so we will just do us three, and then
we'll get someone else to do it.
So or get one of the viewers to send one in maybe.
Yeah, I suppose it's not too late. So if whoever gets it in, we'll pick one at random. We've had a few each time, so whoever I think is less likely to get them right, I'll go with that because I need a bit of help getting up that league.
You're just gonna let me run away with it, are you?
No, that's a good one. Should we start then? Villa Arsenal. I was just going to say before we do actually talk about these are quite hard to predict 'cause we don't know what's going to happen midweek.
No.
So you don't know.
Yeah, an injury or something.
Is it
changes
injury and suspension?
Yeah.
Or like a momentum swing or something, like it could be anything. I've gone 2-2 for Villa and Arsenal.
I've gone 2-1 to Arsenal.
Yeah, I was going to go 1-0 for that game.
Oh, you've both gone for draws.
Villa at home are quite strong now, aren't they? generally?
Yeah, but I think
Emery
Arsenal
against Arsenal. I think they've got good record against Arsenal,
have,
haven't
They
they?
do, yeah.
Bournemouth Chelsea.
2-2.
Desmond.
Oh, I'm going to make that game 1-0.
I've gone 2-1 Bournemouth.
Oh,
Back with a bang Bournemouth because they're going to lose tomorrow night.
that's true. 3 on the bounce. They've got to come back with it, haven't they?
Everton Forest.
Oh, Dicey back at the Hill
Dicey.
Dicky. Right,
Going to
yeah.
the Dicky for the first time, yeah. What's he
Don't
gone?
call it that. Dicky, you sound like savage.
You
You actually sound like a copite.
Oh, I don't know. I think you'll do Forest 2-1.
Oh, I've gone for 1-0.
Oh, I've gone 1-0 Everton. I have gone 1-0 Everton. Sean Dyche score against Sean Dyche.
Yeah.
City Sunderland.
Go
I've gone 3-1
Oh, I've gone 2-0.
to City.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 City, I think.
You doing these ones off cuff?
Yeah.
Seems to have a lot more thought going into them this time. Chalky, Newcastle, Burnley. Burnley.
Oh, I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle.
I knew you were going to say that because that's what I've got written down.
Have you?
3-1 Newcastle, yeah.
I got 4-0.
4-0.
Newcastle.
That's St James's, isn't it?
Yeah, so I've gone with the high score.
There was a small part of it that wanted to put 1-0 Burnley.
Should have.
Yeah.
I've just seen the score I've put in a couple of times, which will be interesting. Spurs, Brentford.
Go on.
You go.
Okay. I've gone 1-1.
I'll go 3-2 Brentford.
Oh, goals.
I've gone 2 on Spurs, which, saying it out loud, I'm not that confident Spurs are at home, but stick with it, 2 on Spurs. This next one, I've gone for a 1-0 home win, Leeds v Liverpool.
I don't
I've
hate it,
gone
mate.
for 1-0. Have you done the
I've
same?
done 1-0
Things like that wouldn't surprise me one bit either.
It's a hard place to get. Leeds at home generally are a different
There was
team.
just a part of me thinking, if we just be like Leeds to win 1-0 against Everton and Liverpool at Ellen Road, being both Merseyside.
I still think there's cracks in Liverpool's
No, yeah,
team.
definitely. Oh, things
I
like
think
you ask me now off the back of a win, I think maybe something, but then I don't know.
There's goals in that game. I think there's potentially goals. In
Problem
that
is,
game.
if you lose to Sunderland, there's so much pressure on you then.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
that's why it's quite hard to predict.
That's it. Innit? If they thrash Sunderland or beat Sunderland well, it's like
Confidence is going to be a little higher, isn't it?
Mm.
I'm going to go probably more my heart than my head, and I'm going to go with a 2-1 Liverpool win.
Fair enough.
Brighton, West Ham. Go on, Mike.
I've gone for Brighton 2, West Ham 1.
Oh, Chalky.
I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
I've gone 2-1 West Ham.
Oh.
I don't know why.
You said there's a lot of faith in Nuno.
How did I have him doing before? I don't think I've got him winning this week, Kevin.
Man
No,
United.
I've got him losing to United.
Yeah.
I just think, like you said, Chalky, Brighton are one of those that seems to do really well and just have a
Yeah, it's an
horrendous
odd game
result.
where
Yeah, so I'm sort of backing West Ham to get that on because I don't think they're going to do well against United. I think there'll be a bit of pressure on Nuno and he'll deliver.
Fair enough. Fulham Palace.
Has everyone given that Brighton result?
Yeah.
That's right then. Go on then, Mike.
I've gone with a 0-0. I've gone for my token 0-0 here. I
Mm.
think after, like I
Yeah.
said, they've lost a few
Don't
players
think
and that could be a 0-0.
I ain't got a 0-0. Yes.
I didn't have one last week or in the midweek predictions.
Chalky?
I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Oh,
I've gone 2-1 Palace.
gone for Palace win.
Yeah, I was edging 2-1 either side, I don't know. I'm going to go 1-0. Can't decide, so I'm going to go 1-0.
Fair enough.
Monday night football, Wolves United. Chalky?
We were talking about this before, weren't we? And I do agree with you. If Wolves are going to get their first one against someone, it'll
I
be...
just spoiled it.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a point. I'm going to go 1-0.
Mike?
I've gone 3-1 United.
I've gone 1-0 Wolves. Like Chalky just saying, we were talking before we started recording. I think if Wolves are going to beat anyone, it's United. Just because it's United, do you know what I mean? Like,
To be fair, you could say that about Liverpool as well. The team they play.
don't get me wrong, if they're playing you, I'd have the same score.
Yeah.
Which is proved with my Leeds game. But oh well, there we go. So that's quite a lot in that episode. Although it's only about 40 minutes long tonight.
That's all right.
Obviously, we covered the 2 game weeks and the previous game week. So thank you everyone for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe. Follow us on TikTok. Chalky does great with the lives. Mike can't really be bothered. He's a lazy bastard. And then that's it, really. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Out the top face.
And we're down.